Hey Com603. In this presentation, I'm going to show you about HubShout, one of my largest clients that supplies a great deal of work to my freelance writing business, Sara McIntosh Freelance Writing. I know, not the most creative name for a startup, but it'll get better over time. HubShout creates web content for their clients, and I play a secondary role in creating web content for HubShout when their on-site writers decide there is not enough data to meet the client's requirements that have been set for formal articles that they want written. Those jobs are then handed off to a list where contractors like myself access freelance blogs that must be written within 24 hours. At this point, faster is the most important thing, with the need for three main points: 0.5% keyword usage, inclusion of at least 5 supporting keywords, and the inclusion of at least 3 supporting data points that were supplied with the job information. So first, I go to the HubShout website where I see this screen. Every remote freelance writer is given a login that is made up of their email address and a self-chosen password. I enter those here and follow through to the HubShout homepage. Now, the homepage instructs me to choose a campaign, but since I'm a remote contractor and not a full-time writer, I don't work on specific campaigns. So I just click on the little pen icon that you'll see at the top right. Then I go to my dashboard, where there is some basic information supplied about the number of articles that contractors have written so far throughout the week. There is also the amount of money that I have made over the last year, and links over to the left on information about reviews that my blogs have received from the editors, guidelines for HubShout writing, and information about recent pay information. And that's actually all updated regularly, so if you ever need any of that when working as a HubShout writer, all you have to do is log in and check. Now, all contract writers work on an as-needed basis for HubShout, so the only deadlines you receive are the ones that you create for yourself. When you are ready to write, you'll see the Request Work button right there in the center of the dashboard. Click there and a new topic will populate on the screen. This will be the only topic that you have until it is complete and submitted. Contractors only have access to one topic at a time, and again, it must be submitted by the end of the next night. So don't request work unless you know you are going to be able to complete it. This includes the fact that all requests from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are due by the end of Monday night. From here, the job information populates with the due date, job number, whether it is new or a revision, the category, and the main keyword. The job number is also a link that takes you into the writing page. Click on the link and you will see a page that looks like this. You have all of the information that is needed for the job to be completed for submission. A lot of it is repetitive, including required word count for blogs and the main keyword. Here's where you see the supporting keywords and data points that are also to be included. Remember, just 3 of them. You don't have to include the whole list. So, at this point, it's important to start a new document of your own, either a Google Doc or a Word doc. That's your preference, so that you can save the content for future reference. Now, it can be a great help because, as you'll notice over time, the work that you do on an as-needed basis, a lot of those keywords become repeated. You'll create the same content over and over again, or at least content based on the same main keyword. So let's get started again, taking a look at what you'll do both in, I'll show you from Google Docs, but if you prefer Word docs, you know what to do. Okay, from here, you'll want to open a new Google Doc or Word doc and title it the same as the main keyword that you've been given in your topic. See here that the title of this one is going to be Personalized Workout Plan to Lose Weight. Because I have been writing for HubShout for several months now, I recognize that this is a topic I've seen in the past, or at least one similar to it. So I open my Google Drive again in another browser tab and search for a Google Doc under that exact same title. Luckily, I find there is one that I created in the past that was exactly the same. However, if not, there are other options that you can search for with keywords that would be something like lose weight, weight loss plan, workout plan, or others similar. So I open the identical past blog like you see here. I copy and paste all of the content into the new Google Doc. Since the search for personalized workout plan to lose weight brought up some other very similar results, I go back to my search results and I open the one immediately below it. From there, I copy an extra paragraph or two, like you'll see here, just the one highlighted, and add that to the starting content as well, so that I have a little extra reference to work with for the new blog. So, at this point, I have a nice starting place to be able to rewrite the blog that I have due by the following night, rather than having to start from square one with a blank page. So, from here, you'll want to remember that there are a couple of things to note when you are rewriting the content that will be resubmitted to HubShout for use by their clients. You already know about the 0.5% inclusion of keywords, 5 supporting keywords, and 3 data points. It is also important to remember that freelance contractors work as ghostwriters, and if you don't know what that is, it means that you don't own the copy, you don't own copyrights to any of the content you're created. So if you have written content under the same title or topic in the past, you have to change the copy enough so that it isn't considered plagiarism or wouldn't be recognized by internet standards as being owned by another website, because it could have been written for another HubShout client. So if you simply copy and paste the exact same previous blog into the page and submit it, you could end up being released for breaking HubShout's plagiarism guidelines. So let's continue from here and look a little more into what you'll be doing to rewrite those blogs. After rewriting the copy and paste all of it into the writing page. Click Save Draft at the bottom and make sure your requirements are met. It'll fill in the number of keywords, the word count, green check boxes will be next to the supporting keywords that you've used. So it keeps you updated. Create the 3 titles as best you can, but HubShout editors are there to fix these if needed. Then continue to click Save Draft as you make changes, and eventually the Submit button will appear when it's ready to be submitted. However, make sure before submitting that you use coding for things like paragraph breaks, subheaders, and some other points that are mentioned in HubShout onboarding, so you'll always have reference as to how to do those. If the Submit button is there when you finally save again, go ahead and click Submit. A button will pop up confirming that you want to send it off and reminding you that you can't change anymore. So make sure you're ready. Hey again. It was nice talking to you today about some of my freelance work. I know that it's not everyone's cup of tea, not everyone is a writer, but if any of you think that this is something you would like to do or you already work as freelance, feel free to look HubShout up on HubShout.com, and they are available always looking for contract writers. And if you find that it's something you would like to do and want any reference, I'm happy to help. You are always welcome to come to me with any questions as well too. So it was nice talking to you today, and hopefully we'll all get to meet in person in the future.